Good morning, and thank you for coming today. I am Maren Turner, the Director of AARP Kansas, and in the audience we also have our AARP State President, Ann Garvin. When you hear the name AARP, you probably think of travel and hotel and car discounts, or you think about our work with Social Security and Medicare, or you think about our publications. But AARP is so much more. We do so much more in the community. We do a broad range of community services. We have a tax aid program. We have a driver safety program. We work to end hunger. We do a variety of things. And the list goes on and on and on. But we want to make sure that people know that about AARP. And so at this time, we are concentrating most of our efforts in Wichita. Doesn't mean that we aren't looking after all 340-some thousand AARP members, but we're really concentrating on the more than 30,000 members that we have here. We work with a number of partners on a variety of things, including trying to help people remain in their homes and in their communities for as long as they want to. We want to make sure that communities are able to provide support and resources for people of any age. So often, however, communities are developed for motorists and not for pedestrians. So what happens is people don't have any place where they can walk to in terms of going to the barber shop or going to the grocery store. They don't have a place that they can go and just recreate and relax. And so we're very excited to be part of an effort with all of the groups that are represented here to break the ground today for what will be the first Grandparent Park in this neighborhood. To talk a little bit more about how we're going to move forward, there are several speakers today. We will start out with the Honorable Carl Brewer, the Mayor of Wichita, and he will introduce Councilwoman Lavonta Williams.
Well, first of all, let me say thank you for inviting me to speak briefly this morning and introduce my fellow council member, Lavonta Williams. Find some place to stay. It's like my grandchildren, steady moving around. Before I introduce Lavonta, I want to thank all of you for attending the groundbreaking for the Sunnyside Neighborhood Grandparent Park. This is moving faster than my eyes. Personally, I have a great appreciation for this event because first, I'm a proud grandparent, and I love being part of a community that cares about its elders and cherishes the many roles that grandparents have in their lives. They are nurturers, they are providers, they are babysitters, and they are often the matriarchs and the patriarchs of the foundation of our families. But they're also the heroes of those grandchildren. When the parents say no, the grandparents can always say yes. So you're always the good guy. Secondly, I have a great appreciation for collaboration, and I want to thank the partnership and the people who are working to make this park a reality. Partnerships serve and support our community in so many ways, and this project is one more example of what we can do when we come together as a community. Third, I have a great appreciation for parks and open space and recreation. These things contribute to our quality of life and our personal health. Our community needs more age-friendly neighborhoods like this one. So thank you all for supporting this cause. And now, let me introduce my fellow council member, someone who is also a proud grandparent and a person who understands the importance of parks in our community and the needs of our community. Let me introduce Council Member Lavonta Williams.
Thank you. You did well. Thank you so much, and I would also like to say good morning to everyone, and thank you for being here. I am loving watching parents run after their kids. This must be a great place for a park, no matter if you are a grandparent or not. Thank you, Mayor, for thanking all of those that are attending this groundbreaking and supporting this park. AARP some time ago brought in Dan Burden to Wichita so that he could work with our neighborhoods and identify some of the ways that we could make our neighborhoods age-friendly. One of the goals that I have always set for myself is to take care of my seniors and my youth, and this is just one other way that we're doing that. One goal when Dan was here was to work on a plan, a progressive plan, one that the neighborhood could implement to help people age gracefully in their homes and their neighborhoods. Because this is one of those communities that has aged very, very nicely. There are seniors here who don't plan on going anyplace, and so we wanted to make sure that they had a facility. City officials, city planners, and more importantly, people from the neighborhood and other partners worked with Dan in this 2 or 3 day workshop. Specifically, I want to recognize the neighborhood associations who now call themselves the Tri-S. They are from Schweiler, Schweiler East, and Sunnyside. So thank you so much to Beverly Domitrovic, who is from the Schweiler. And then we have Deborah Miller-Stevens, who is from Schweiler East. And we have Janie Gleason from Sunnyside. These young ladies have worked very hard in putting things together, planning for this. Thanks also to the several other groups, such as the Older Adult Alliance, the Central Plains Area Agency on Aging, and AARP. All of those combined are going to make this happen and funded the first phase of the park. We will work in phases because we want to make sure that we're doing it right. We all work together as neighbors, as friends, and as fellow Wichitans to identify a place where seniors could exercise and enjoy special times with their precious grandchildren. Being a person who is health conscious, this is very, very important to me. Because of the vision and the collaboration, the idea for a grandparent park was born, the first in Wichita. I'm inspired today because I know these groups will continue to work together to attract more partners to the table to make this park the best grandparent park that it can be. Watch out, because this is just the beginning. I look forward to the future opportunities for the city, the AARP, and our neighborhood association partners. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Now we'll hear from Beverly Domitrovic, and she will be followed by Annette Graham.
Good morning. Thank all of you for coming. As you know, I'm Beverly Domitrovic from Schweiler Neighborhood Association. The other two could not be here today for other schedule conflicts, but I want to thank you all for coming. We just appreciate AARP, the city, Doug Tupper, the director of Parks and Rec, for helping out with this, and we just are so glad you're here, and please keep an eye on this space, and this is just the beginning. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I am Annette Graham. I'm the director for the Central Plains Area Agency on Aging and chair of the Older Adult Alliance under Wichita Visioneering. And it is such a pleasure to have you all here today for such a lovely day and with such a fantastic event. The Central Plains Area Agency on Aging started into the age-friendly design and livable communities initiatives back in 2005. In 2006, we started the Older Adult Alliance, and this has been our vision, is livable communities for all ages. So we are extremely excited today to see this fruition, this coming together for this today. The partnerships have been fabulous. AARP came to the Older Adult Alliance in 2011 and it indicated that they could partner with us and bring Dan Burden to do an active living workshop in Wichita. We went to the city of Wichita looking for some neighborhood possibilities. We worked with them to identify this area as being the perfect fit. It had everything that was needed for that active living workshop. It had the right demographics. It had a very active and vibrant neighborhood association group. It had the businesses. It had the neighborhood. It had the perfect location to do that workshop in. Out of that came some critical planning to move this neighborhood, this area forward, to make this happen today. This is one of our goals, and it is a milestone, and I'm sure it will energize our entire community to continue to move forward and make this a livable community for all ages. So thank you all for being here, and thank you to all the partners that are making this happen. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. One of my favorite African proverbs is sticks in a bundle are unbreakable, which basically means when we all work together, we're that much stronger. And so AARP is very happy to be able to bundle our sticks with all of the partners here so that we are that much stronger and that this is going to become not just a dream but a reality. So again, thank you all for being here. And at this time, I'm going to ask the mayor to kick off the actual groundbreaking here. And then we'll take questions.